Verse 44, and all who believed were together. This is true family. This is true friendship. They were literally doing life together. They were being together. This is not, oh yeah, I go to church with those folks. Oh yeah, I know the Johnsons. They're very nice. No, it's you have a pain and my tear trickles. You have an itch and I scratch. You have a need, and I help to fulfill. It's real life on life. It's not being a part of the same social club or religious conversation. It's being the family of God to the point that others have to take notice because they can't find that anywhere in the world. What a sad thing when you look to places like the military and other subsets of life, and you see a better representation of what it is to be one than you do in the church. And I say to you again, this is in part why it's so important that you purify the church and you not allow just anybody who claims to be a Christian to be treated like a Christian, because you're talking about grafting people in. And if I know that you have cancer, I'm not putting that in my child because it's politically correct to do. No, I will say that you keep that cancer out of my child because I love him. And I'll do everything I can to help you with that cancer so that you too can be healed. But I'm not infusing you together until that cancer is gone. This is life in the church, friends. And they had all things in common. This is the oneness of purpose and priority. And let me just say this to you, friends. Think about your relationships. Relationships in your histories in churches. Your relationships at work, your relationships in your family. The quality of your relationship will be directly in proportion to your oneness with the people or person that you're dealing with. Show me a marriage where husband and wife are unified on the same page, the same priorities, and I'll show you a healthy marriage. I'll show you a marriage that can withstand just about anything if that unity is in Christ. Show me a work environment where you've got one guy doing his agenda and another guy doing his, and I'll show you a divided kingdom, one with its own struggles. Many of you know this place, right? The work world that's filled with all kinds of battle and strife. Show me a church where you've got all different understandings of what it is to be the church, when you've got all different understandings of what the call is to be the church, and I'll show you a divided house of religion. But get the people unified in their understanding of their purpose and in their understanding of their priority and unified under the true power of God, and you have a force to be reckoned with. And this is exactly what Jesus says. I think I can't help but think of this in a personal context, not only in my marriage with Kim, but I think of it frequently with my friend Charlie. Right? We have a relationship that dynamite could not blow apart. And I tell you, it is because we are 100% unified in our understanding of our purpose on this planet. Friends, this is what it is to be one together, to be unified. This is not just our proximity, this is our spirituality. To have everything in common is to be unified in Christ.